Manti to our right. And the Emery Spartans will be to our left. Jumping center will be Dawson Jensen, and he's a 33 rather than a 32. For those going off from the rosters, they might have gotten somewhere else. And they make the quick one down off the glass, and they run that same tip-off play, and the early basket goes to Brendan Jorgensen. The Emery Spartans score early. So Manti to our right, and Emery in a zone defense here. Stevens with it, used up the dribble, now to Jamin Miller. And Jamin comes down low to Hacking. Heel turn, goes up, the ball bounces off. The rebound, put back, Sheese fouled. Inside, and he'll go to the line here. So nice offensive board by Sheese.
That foul goes on Brendan Jorgensen. First foul of the game. Jared Sheese to the charity stripe to shoot 2.
Early going here. Today's ball game presented in part by Centricom Channel 10. And also by Zions Bank, Manti, and D-Land Title. First free throw good. Post-game show will name our Pearson Tire Sorensen throwing player of the game. Sheese, second free throw. That's air ball short. Plus stepped on the free throw liner across it. So 2-1 in the early go.
Manti's going to do a 1-2-2 full court trap.
That's with Austin Jackson. And Faamalo's a tough one to trap, let me tell you. He passes down into the corner, but it does force the turnover. Faamalo should have closed the gap. He tried to make that pass from too far away.
Yeah, he should have come a little bit closer to the three-point line, then dish it off, because he actually broke the full court pressure.
Yeah, and he's nodding as he goes for. Coach is telling him, I know. He realized as much as you and I and his coach did. So the 2-1 lead, 7:23 remaining, and down into the corner. Down low, Hacking, squares around, comes one bounce inside, rips it away, come out top, Jamin Miller. Miller with the shot that's short, and the rebound taken down. Faamalo's going to develop into 2-on-1. He'll rip, go, comes up the floor, off the air, no good, and the rebound put back, and a foul call on the Manti Templars. And boy, Emery in transition, really getting it done right now.
Well, they got out and ran. It was a 3-on-1, and Jamin Miller did a nice job to tip that ball as Faamalo went up for the shot. Jamin defended it well.
At the free throw line, first shot is good for the Spartans. I'm telling you, folks, this Bailey Faamalo is every bit the player that you heard that he is. He was a dandy as a freshman and as a sophomore. He brings the full toolkit. Second free throw, no good. Rebound Manti, so it's 3-1. Miller comes right-hand side. Straight away to Austin Jackson. Back to Jamin. Jamin looking in for Hacking there. In that zone, Hacking really can kind of get an isolation in there because they are really concerned about the corner. Sheese at the free throw line, dumps out in the angle. Down low to Hacking. Pivots, goes up, off the glass. He's got 2.
God, nice job by Scott Hacking to get good penetration down low.
And the Templars get a turnover. Jamin Miller comes right-hand side. Sheese, 12-footer, too long. And the rebound, Manti, Austin Jackson up and in for 2. Offensive board. Manti gets the lead with that 2-pointer. So Manti up here at 5-3. Ball loose on the floor. Faamalo, timeout taken by Emery. That Templar pressure getting to him right now. We'll be back in just a minute.
Just because it's...
My name's Troy Worthington with Alliance Resource Services, a professional employer organization. We are working with a number of businesses in central Utah. When they have switched to us, we've been able to save them a significant amount of money through the payroll, benefits, human resource support, and risk management that we provide. Mention this ad when you call. I would love to prepare a cost-saving proposal for you. If you have a business in Sanpete, Sevier, or Juab County, you need to give Alliance Resource Services a call.
18 remaining in the first period. Manti up 5-3. The pressure got broken early, and then the Templars have adjusted it and caused Emery Spartans some problems here. And veteran official just mentioning something to both teams. They come out a little bit here. Faamalo will work across. He works the point right now in her offensive set. Drives to the right-hand side, comes in, puts up the shot, no good. And a whistle and a charging call outside. These are veterans officials. Both of them are veterans. And this one down baseline waited till the outside one could confirm what he thought. And it is a charge on Faamalo. Good set by Hacking down low. Manti with the ball against that zone. Out at the top of it is Wilstead, sophomore, and Faamalo, the junior. Out top to Jamin Miller. Right side I noticed Emery's tightening up a little down on the outside players in the low block. They're concerned now about hacking inside. Sheese. Oh, he could have turned and gone. Jackson down to the baseline to Stevens. Zane will come outside now to Austin. They'll go far side. Jamin Miller in the step. In the paint to Hacking with the ball down low. Got to get it down. He's got to keep that thing high. Miller, three-point shot, and he's got the range and nails it.
Wow, it's good to see him get on track with that three-point shot.
But I tell you what, and here's the steal by Jamin Miller to Sheese. Sheese pump fake, goes up, shot, good for two. Miller the steal, Sheese the points. 10-3, Manti by 7 here. In the early go, Faimalo coming up near midcourt. Picked up the dribble, gets it into the hands. Now they come down in the corner, shot on the way in the corner, no good. Rebound taken down by, that's hustle there by Wilstead to pull that away. Into the paint. And it's Jorgensen, that's no good. And a rebound Hacking for Manti. Manti getting it into Hacking. Here's the Jamin Miller, drives up, under, off the glass for two. Miller is an execution central right now.
Wow, good effort by the Manti Templars.
Penetration by Emery, down into the angle. Hit shot on the way, no good. And Sheese is going to get a rebound. A foul. He really pushed on an Emery Spartan player. And it... Him and Labrum are really going at it right now. And, yeah, why'd they give the ball to Manti? Referee made a mistake there. Coming up, Labrum's going, wait a minute, it should be our ball. Hugentover will come into the game. Sheese come out. Sheese is saying, you caught the second part. You didn't see the first part of it. And so it'll be inbounds here. Yeah. Referee coming over and apologizing to Kyle Crouch. Inbounds for Emery underneath their own basket here. And comes out in the corner to Labrum. Now way outside to Wilstead. Wilstead against a Manti zone. In the corner, Jorgensen back out Wilstead. Faimalo right side, three-point shot, got it.
Well, you cannot let Faimalo set up and shoot that three-point shot. Defense did not rotate as quickly as it needed to.
So Manti down to a 6-point lead. They only give him, 12-6 on the scoreboard. Hacking in the corner, not in his territory there. He'll bounce it once. Looking inside, has to get it back outside now to Jamin Miller, and he'll come around. Comes inside, Hugentover. Outside, Austin Jackson, a three-point shot. Rims off. Rebound down in the corner. Zane Stevens chases it, gets it. Out to Jamin Miller. So 12-6, Manti with a 6-point lead at the 4-minute mark. Miller, right side, swings it there. Jackson, Jamin Miller at the top. Almost had a notion. Jackson with it. Against the zone. They kind of back and forth out at the top, make that zone shift. Jamin Miller dumps on the high post. Hugentover, turnaround shot. Inside, no good. Follows his shot, gets it on the floor and then taken down. Faimalo will lead it to Wilstead. Wilstead up and under and rolls it off the glass for two. 5-point run by Emery, and it's a 4-point game. Right side, Austin Jackson launches. That one's too long, and Hacking didn't secure the ball. Had a chance at the rebound, only got one hand up on it, and it got away from him. 12-8, 3:30 remaining. Pressure from the Templars, and the pass will come to Jensen. Faimalo now with the pass far side. In the paint, slashing in, down to the baseline, shot off the glass, and good.
Now, good penetration, and then dish off there as Jensen Dawson makes 2 points.
Wilstead, the sophomore guard, well, you got him and Faimalo. You got two guys that know how to take the ball into the paint, don't they? They're driving guards. Stevens to Hacking, down inside, tipped away. Not secured by Manti again. Another steal for Emery. Faimalo, you got to turn around and check him. Here he comes. Stevens gets him. Now inside, jump stop. Lower down, slow off the glass, and good again for Dawson Jensen. Emery on a run, and they have tied it up here at 12 apiece at the 2:45 mark. 9-point run by Emery. After Manti had an 11-point run. Down in high post, Hugentover, right side, Stevens. Crossover outside, Jamin Miller, open for a three. That one dishes in and out. And the rebound down on the end line will go to Emery here. Progreski comes in. Sheese will check back in. Stevens to get a little break. And Hacking to get a little break here with 2:27 remaining first period. We're tied at 12.
Manti's gone out of their full court pressure. Going to play a half-court game right now.
Faimalo, right-hand side, wide open and then blocked by Hacking. Missed shot by Jorgensen in the paint, taken down by Sheese. Sheese pushes it on the floor and then loses it. needed to just gather. Jorgensen the other end, ball tipped away by Hugentobler. These guys are really playing some hustling basketball both ways right now.
Yeah, Jared needs to know he's not a guard. He needs once he gets that ball, he needs to get it out into the hands of a point guard and let them go run the court.
2:09 shot comes, or the shot very good again by Dawson Jensen. This is a 6'5" sophomore. Jensen's going to be a dandy, already is, and this kid, I'm going to give him another 2 years. That size that he's got. Off in the screen, Pogreski in the paint, tipped away. And out of bounds, it will be Emery's ball. Last touch by the Manti Templars. Templars having problems with passing attack right now, and Kyle Crouch says, let's take a timeout. A minute 53 remaining. Emery leading it 14-12.
Gunnison Markey, your hometown.
Are you ready for a weekend away? Jorgensen's Honda is the place to start. They carry a full line of RVs to make that trip a lasting memory. With models like Yellowstone, Conquest, Amerilite, and Canyon Trail, you can find the perfect fit. For great fun and comfort, check out the full line of RVs at Jorgensen's Honda. Dennis or Mike can help you out. Stop by today at 980 South Coveview Road in Richfield, or give them a call at 435-896-6408.
They could listen.
Now getting hands in passing lane. Templars got it inside early. When they got inside early to Hacking, the offense was functioning. Now that Emery has adjusted that zone, you just make a little shift. They kind of tightened it up a little bit down the bottom side, didn't they?
Yeah, absolutely. When the ball goes to the wing, that whole zone, extends itself, and they just kind of morph out so that the only pass that's really available is way out front or across the court.
Emery with the ball and the lead here at a minute 50. Faumalo, right-hand side drive in the paint. Dumps down low again, and a dump over pass. They are feeding Dawson Jensen just like Brennan had said in the pregame. And Emery up by 4 now. 13-point run for Emery. A lot of it in early offense, the penetration, and dump to the big guys inside. Pogreski, now he tries to go inside, picked back out. And then into Hugentobler, right side to Austin Jackson. Out top, Jamin Miller. Jamin, right-hand side to Austin Jackson. The Templars are going to try to open up somebody inside. Those big guys are going to have to be a little more mobile. Austin Jackson to the free throw line and cans the jumper there, breaks the drought for the Templars, 16-14.
Well, there's penetration there.
And then a timeout taken by Emery with a minute 5 remaining. So they've burned 2 timeouts in the early going here. We'll be right back.
There's something magical
They
about
can
the
listen
roar
to
of a
satellite
hometown
radio,
crowd.
they can listen to their iPod, but they don't give you local content. The local radio station can do that.
So my dad always told us, if you guys want to make a lot of money, you're going to have to move where the people are. But we didn't want to do that. We wanted to stay here.
One thing that all the people that live here have in common is that they all chose this place, and they could probably make better money somewhere else. And so we're all here because we love this place.
5 mark in the first period, 16-14. Emery with the lead. They ran off. 13 points unanswered after Manti had an 11-point unanswered run. So it's been the big things here. Coming up at halftime will be our halftime show presented by Southern Utah University, an education designed to give you a memorable experience. Templars again with some pressure. Faumalo throws at the right-hand side. Penetration. There was a walk, no call. Shot on the way, good by Spencer Labrum. And they give him 3. At the other end, shot on the way. Whistle, foul on Emery, the drive.
And that's going to go on Faumalo, I believe.
So Faumalo picks that one up. 19-14 the score. Jamin Miller, the quick transition at the other end. 47 seconds. I mean, that's 2 fouls on Faumalo. Tell you what, if I thought Jeffs, I'd get him out here, even though I know he's wanting to trust him. Told him you've got 2. 47 seconds remaining. I would pull him out. Second free throw coming up here for Jamin, and he's got it. So he bags them both. And we're at 19-16 here in the first quarter. Winner will play most likely Enterprise. Enterprise here scouting this one, obviously. Angle left. Labrum down in the corner. Back to Labrum. Then they'll balance, go to Jorgensen. Right side, Faumalo. Down in the corner right. Shot partially blocked. Whistle foul for Gretzky. He got contact on Wilstead. You know the thing I like about, well, of course we know this Todd Jeff's coaching team. These passes are quick. Emery does not hesitate. When they make a pass, it's strong, and he drills them. You make a strong pass.
Yeah, I mean, it's quick. and they get it around the perimeter really fast, and so that it gives them extra time to set up and shoot the ball.
First free throw is off by Wilstead. Game presented by Big G's Automotive, Manti Family Dental, and Manti Telephone. We've got Pogreski, Ace, Hugentober, Shees, and Jenkins in the ball game here for the final 31 seconds for the Templars. Second free throw was good, and the third one, Wilstead has that one, so he got 2 of the 3. He has his team up again by 5 at 21-16. High-scoring first quarter, kind of the pace we'd expected here. Pogreski in a step, crossover, too high. Too high on the pass. There's no way Seth Jenkins could climb the ladder to get to that one. So a turnover in the Templars. Really, with this unit on the floor, they're wanting just ball possession down to the final 3 or 4 seconds. Not a turnover.
They're going to go with a one-shot play here with 15 seconds to go in this first period.
Far side, Wilstead. Wilstead comes out top now. They relay Labrum. Down in the corner, Faimalo hits it on a three-pointer. He is a pure shooter, and he nails one there. 24-16, Seth Jenkins from midcourt, and it's an 8-point lead for Emery. At the end of the first period, second quarter action is coming up.
Hi everybody, this is Tracy from Jorgensen's. It's that time of year again. This is the brand new 2013 800 Pro RMK, the lightest, most flickable sled on the market. Come on down and see it, sit on it, feel it. Let us tell you all about it. We have new climb gear all ready to go, get you ready for the season. As you can see, it's that time of year, so come see us as soon as you can.
Play coverage of local high school sports.
Well, that was about as entertaining of a first quarter of a game as you could have, wasn't it? I mean, a 9-point lead for Manti at one time, now an 8-point lead for Emery. 2 ties, 2 lead changes. Wow.
That was amazing. It was kind of a quarter of spurts in behalf of both teams, but Manti finds themselves down. You can't allow a good team like Emery to score 24 points per quarter.
That's on pace to be in the 90s.
You know, you just can't do that and expect to win ball games. So the defense has got to stiffen up and deny Faimalo the ball on the inbounds plays, or when Emery's inbounding the ball.
Emery 3 of 5 on the threes. Manti 1 of 5. Little difference there. 5 of 9 on 2, 6 of 9 for Emery. First quarter stat. Ballman with those. Rebounds pretty even. Turnovers pretty even too. And fast break points, little difference there. So that first quarter stat sheet just kind of illustrates the aspects that we've got going here. 24-16, Manti with the ball, or Emery with the ball inbounds, and it'll come to the middle of the floor, and they'll get it back to Faimalo. He'll make the long pass far side to Wilstead. Wilstead in the paint, needs some help, gets it to Faimalo. Faimalo has it tipped into the air and then pulled back down by Wilstead. Wilstead in the paint, and then in and out and rebound. Hacking trying to get it, and it's finally taken away by Connor Ace, and then for Emery, and then for Manti. That was back and forth to finally get a possession. Up the floor, Jamin Miller. Stevens just inside top of the key. No good. The rebound taken down by Emery. Faimalo gathers. You got to cut him up here. He'll dish to the right-hand side. The no-look pass to Wilstead. Wilstead in the paint. Baseline shot. No good. Rebound Stevens. Wilstead follows short on that one. Jamin Miller in the paint. Fouled by Brendan Jorgensen, a senior guard for Emery, with 7:04 remaining.
And that'll be the second personal foul on Brendan Jorgensen, 2 on Bailey Faimalo, and that's only the 4th team foul for Emery.
Inbounds, they'll say. They're not going to give Jamin Miller the shots here, so inbounds for Manti. Connor Ace will toss in. Hacking Shees, and they'll get it in the to Shees. Clear out top now to Jamin Miller. And he'll square it up with Ace in the angle left and Stevens angle right. High post, Shees squares around, comes into the middle, fade away shot. No good. The rebound, Hacking, brought it down low, had it taken away. You got to keep the ball up high. You get an easy two if you're hacking and get that rebound in that position. As soon as he brought it down, boy, Emery was all over it.
Yeah, when he goes up and he gets the ball, and as he comes down, the ball comes down below his chest to his waist, and that's where the hands get slapping.
And I'm sure Emery saw that off in the scouting report, and they'll do it all day long. Baseline drive, shot, whistle, foul on the Templars. It's going to be on hacking. And the drive. Boy, this Emery Spartan team, they like to take the ball to the hoop.
Yes, they do. It's penetrate, and that's what you got to do as a basketball team. You've got to penetrate.
Well, the Spartans get the first points of this second quarter. Could go up by 10 here in this matchup, and the second free throw also good. 26-16, the biggest lead either team has had. That's for Emery early in the quarter.
And I think another thing, when you penetrate, you end up getting more fouls.
Yeah.
You get opportunities to go to the charity stripe.
Connor Ace to Jamin Miller. Now to Ace in the angle. Down low to Hacking, pushed. And now to Jamin Miller at the top. Down in the corner, Stevens. Down low, Sheese. It's blocked from back. And we've got a technical foul on Sheese. I think him and Labram have been tangled up the whole ball game. And they were really jawing at each other as they were coming up the floor. And they're about the same build. Labram, pretty stocky guy too. Kyle Crouch wants to talk to the one official here. Palmalo on the technical misses the first free throw. Second free throw, Palmalo misses that. Kyle Crouch just want to tell the referee to watch things going both ways between those two. And then that referee does a smart thing. He goes over and tells the other official here. Just be watching for this. Palmalo with the possession in backcourt. Emery by 10. Palmalo works top. Crossover dribble into the paint, lose the ball on the floor. That was actually last kick by Zane Stevens. That should have been Emery's ball, but they'll give it to the Templars. Ref didn't see that one. That was a good little soccer punch there by Stevens right off the floor. Far side to Connor Ace. Connor to the top of the key. Toss down in the corner. Austin Jackson down low to Hacking. Spins in, tries to go up. He brought the ball down. They're going to get a foul call on this, but he's lucky on that. Again, Hacking's bringing the ball down, and Emery's going to be in there on that all the time.
Number 11, then that's Wilstead picking up his first personal foul. That's only 5 team fouls for both teams here in this second period.
Connor Ace to trigger in. And he's going to have some help here. He gets it now to in the corner, shot on the way, rubs off the iron, no good, and the rebound, Labram. After the missed shot by Jamin Miller. 10-point lead, Palmalo checked by Stevens. Far side to Wilstead. Wilstead into the paint, loses his footing, loses the ball, picked up by Austin Jackson for the Templars. Works it up the floor, and then he is fouled by David Dyer, who's in for Emery. Wilstead, he's just a little bit of sophomore. Sometimes he gets a little out of control when he gets in the paint. Palmalo don't do that too often.
No, Palmalo.
Wilstead just half a gear too high sometimes. He's going to come out and get a little break here. He'll learn. He's got to learn to just gear that down once in a while. In the corner to Connor Ace. Far side, Manti at the basket to our right here in the second quarter. 5:30 remaining. They try to go inside. Hacking tipped away. On the drive, foul on Jamin Miller. Stop Brendan Jorgensen. So that'll be on Jamin at the 5:25 mark. Is that his first?
That's 2 on Jamin.
2 on Jamin, so he's got to kind of watch things here. Halftime show coming up, presented by Southern Utah University. Experience more learning, growing, and maturing at SUU. Try to get it inside, tipped away by Hacking, taken by Connor Ace to Jamin Miller, comes down the left-hand side and fouled by Brendan Jorgensen.
And that'll be 3 on Brendan, and that'll send Jamin Miller to the charity stripe here for 1-1.
A 26-16 spread on this. And a reminder, today's game, Gunnison Market, American West Bank, Pearson Tire, Barkley Mechanical, Pearson Tire, Sorensen Towing presenting our Player of the Game Award. That player will get a gift pack from local restaurants, either the Malt Shop, Little Caesars, or the Movie Pass. Free throw is good. First points of this quarter for the Manti Templars at the 5:20 mark on the free throw by Jamin Miller. The scoring pace has slowed down some. And Hacking got a hand on the ball after it came off on the missed shot, but it went out of bounds. So 26-17, Emery by a 9-point spread. Faimalo, boy, he reverses. He's quick. It's going to be tipped from behind. And late whistle on the referee from the tip around from behind. So it'll put Faimalo at the line here to shoot. That technical didn't do any scoring damage on Manti. That Emery didn't score on the possession and didn't get the free throws. And Faimalo struggling at the free throw line. Misses it, but the rebound comes inside. Shot is up. That's no good. And a rebound finally taken away by Manti. Faimalo, well, the only thing he struggled at has been free throw line. Jamin Miller at the other end. Layup for 2 for the Templars. First field goal of the quarter.
Wow, that was a great play there by Jamin Miller, going up across the key, underhand off the glass for 2.
Faimalo to Labrum. Labrum shot on the way. Rims off no good. Rebound Hacking. Gets it to Jackson. He'll go right side to Stevens. Zane down to the baseline. Shot no good. And rebound down to Emery. Zane would have powered that up. He might got a foul call, but he kind of got hopping on it instead of jumping. And Faimalo for a 3. He's had troubles at the free throw line. That one rims out. Rebound down low. Taken by Curtis Mason, a senior guard. And Mason in trouble, and it's timeout taken by Emery to save the possession here. And we'll take a break as well.
Everyone is looking.
The Fairview Telephone Company was founded in 1903 to bring telephone service to small communities in central Utah when no one else would. That small phone company is now Centricom, and our vision hasn't changed. We want rural central Utah to have the very best options for high-speed internet, cable TV, and home phone. Why? Because we live here too. Centricom, your local telecommunications company.
Working together means working efficiently. And a Lennox home comfort system may just be the perfect example. Its air conditioner works together with the furnace. And that works together with the air purifier. And that works with you by saving you up to half off your heating and cooling bill. Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
High school sports.
Games coming up. Enterprise Waterford will follow, then Kanab South Summit. That will be a KMGR broadcast. Gunnison Ridgefield, you can pick that up on KMTI right here. Then Beaver Summit Academy on KMGR, Wasatch Academy on KMGR. South Sevier playing 6:30. Parowan at 8. That Wasatch Academy game at 5. Beaver at 3:30. Gunnison Ridgefield at 1:30. Inbounds, Emery Spartan. And Connor Race defending on Faimalo off to Labrum. Labrum from the angle left. Too long on it. And it's a horse race to get to it. Jamin Miller wins the race. Comes up the floor. Layup up. They're going to give him the shot and a foul.
Yeah, that was great. Outlet running there. Jamin Miller saw that he could dish it up. Give it off to Zane, but he took it to the house there on that play.
That foul on Labrum, I think. They haven't put it up on the board yet. Jamin Miller got the basket and the free throw. Jamin Miller's carrying the Templars right now. They pulled it within 4 on some Jamin Miller athletic effort. 4 minutes remaining. Pass comes down in the corner for Emery. Crossover, Labrum. Labrum, they'll back it out now to Faimalo. Faimalo makes the switch off, dumps down in the corner. Shot partially blocked, taken by Hacking. I think, did Stevens get a hand on that?
Yeah, Hacking did.
Oh, Hacking did.
He got the rebound. Sorry about that.
And the angle, Jackson out top now to Jamin Miller. 3:43 remaining second quarter. Emery in the zone. Out the top of it is David Dyer, a senior. Emery's got some bench, too. They can go about 9-10 deep. Connor Ace down inside to Hacking. Backs in. The turnaround shot off the glass.
That's just good living.
I'd say that thing was all over the place before it decided to go south. Faimalo with a 2-point lead for his team. Down inside. Inside move, up under. And tell you what, Dawson Jensen, a player I'd put on my team any day. Sophomore, and he's got the basics and he's got the fundamentals.
That foul goes on Austin Jackson, his second personal foul.
Dawson Jensen is a 6'5" sophomore, averaging 11.5 points a ball game, and misses the free throw. Boy, Emery's struggling at the free throw line in this quarter. They're 2 of 6 at the charity stripe. Wilstead checks back into the ball game. I think they wanted to get a little of the adrenaline out of him on the bench for a little bit. Because he was really pumped and going. Second free throw also no good. The rebound aced. Jackson, you'll get it to Jamin Miller, and Manti will set it up here with 3:15 remaining in the quarter. Emery with a 2-point lead. And has not had a field goal yet this quarter. Right side to Connor Ace. Down low to Hacking off the seal off Stevens. Hacking brought the ball down low, had it taken away. Again, right side drive up, under move off the glass, and there goes Wilstead to work for Emery. Gives them their first field goal of this quarter at 28-24. That at the 3-minute mark. Right side, now down to the baseline. Stevens, Zane hits it on the baseline. Her 12-footer needed that one.
Absolutely. That short corner is open for the Manti Templars, and Zane needs to hit that.
28-26. Famalo defended by Connor Ace. Right side pass to Wilstead. Jamin Miller defends there. Back out top. Ace picks the pocket, and Connor dumps it now to Austin Jackson, and then tipped into the air. Austin trying to get to the ball, loose on the floor. Jamin Miller trying to put up the shot. He was hoping to get a foul call, and we've got a dog pile, and it will be a tie up here. Possession goes Manti. End of the game will be Progreski, and Hugentober will come in. Connor aced out, but I tell you what, Connor had some things happening there. He was getting some slaps on the ball defensively.
Yeah, in the ball.
Labram's going to come out. They want him to cool down a little bit. Coach Jeff saying he needs to cool down a little bit. Dyer will be in for him. They tried to get into Hacking, and it tipped away. Mistimed on it. Famalo waiting right there for it. Famalo up the floor. Dishes it down to the baseline. Foul call on the Manti Templars.
That's going to go on Joey Hugentober.
Yeah. 2:11 remaining. Well, other than Ray Parsons, I'm going to tell you right now, I think Bailey Famalo may be the best passer, and he's had a miscue or two, but he's throwing a lot of passes.
Well,
he breaks you down with the pass.
Well, he breaks you down with his dribbling, and also as he penetrates in and dishes off, it puts you kind of at a little disadvantage. Do you stop the ball? If you stop the ball, he's dishing. He's just doing a great job.
And both free throws are good for Curtis Mason. So the sub off the bench kind of breaks the drought for Emery, and they go back up by 4 at 30-26. 2 minutes remaining in the quarter. Far side, Stevens. Back out top, Jamin Miller. Back to Stevens. Miller at the top for Gretzky. Gretzky going to come back out top to Jamin Miller. Kemper's really the only long-range shooter that got in there. For Gretzky can, and then Jamin Miller. And here's the ball tipped in the air by Hacking. Didn't make the pass strong. Turnover. Emery at the other end. Shot up. Good. And a foul on the Templars. Foul goes on Stevens, who was just trying to save it. And Emery on a run here on Manti turnovers. Into the game comes Corbin Barnett, a senior, at 6'7", giving Dawson Jansen a little break. And at the free throw line and the free throw is no good. And the rebound taken out by Emery. Wilstead needing somewhere to go with the ball. Into the paint on the dribble. Shot blocked out of there by Progreski. And then we've got the rebound. Stevens, foul call. This is going to be on Famalo. Famalo picking up the foul. He kind of got set up by his teammate doing something not the most advisable down at the other end. And Famalo said he just let the breakaway go.
Famalo gets 3 personal fouls now in this second period.
With a minute 30 remaining. At the free throw line is Zane Stevens for the Templars, shooting a pair. And isn't it double bonus? Oh, that's 19 fouls on Emery. Famalo into the paint, dishes out in the corner, shot on the way, partially deflected, and then taken down by the Templars. I think Progreski's going to work it up here. Come across midcourt, get it to Miller. 32-26 with a minute 11 remaining. Right side to Progreski. And they come down the low block. Hugentober up under, lost the ball again. Templar post players really having trouble.
Yeah,
they bring the ball down, and they're just struggling. And then should be a walk at the other end. No call. Loose ball picked up by Emery in the corner. And that's going to come off short. Rebound Hugentober. And he'll get it into the hands of Jamin Miller. Miller working just inside the left-hand side. Comes up under off the glass. Jamin Miller going to work. He came out of the shop, and he went to the hoop. At the other end, blocked by Hacking, out of bounds. Jenkins and Jackson will get in here with a 4-point separation. Jamin Miller needs a little break. He's playing hurt a little bit today too, Jamin is.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
he only grimaces when there's a pause in action. Inbounds for Emery. It comes out top to Wilstead. Halftime show coming up, presented by Southern Utah University. Faimalo, far side. And then crosses over near side to Wilstead. Out at the top, Mason, right side, Faimalo. 3-guard set here for Emery. Faimalo says, I want you in the right wing, Wilstead left wing. And they'll just run time down here with 15 seconds remaining. Faimalo will attack at about the 10-second mark. And he's ready to break it down now against the zone. Works to the right-hand side. Shot on the way there by Mason, and he hits. Curtis Mason on a 3-point shot at the end of the first half of play, putting Emery up by 7, 35-28. Our halftime score. We'll be back with the halftime show presented by Southern Utah University.
Travel those hills in style and comfort with a Ford truck from Jorgensen Ford. Ford trucks built Ford tough to last. Smart truck, smart choice. Stop by Jorgensen Ford at 1000 South, Coveview Road, Richfield, Utah, or give them a call at 435-896-8436. Experience the Jorgensen difference.
My name's Troy Worthington with Alliance Resource Services, a professional employer organization. We are working with a number of businesses in central Utah. When they have switched to us, we've been able to save them a significant amount of money through the payroll, benefits, human resource support, and risk management that we provide. Mention this ad when you call. I would love to prepare a cost-saving proposal for you. If you have a business in Sanpete, Sevier, or Juab County, you need to give Alliance Resource Services a call.
They can listen to satellite radio, they can listen to their iPod, but they don't give you local content. The local radio station can do that.
So my dad always told us, if you guys want to make a lot of money, you're going to have to move where other people are. But we didn't want to do that. We wanted to stay here.
One thing that all the people that live here have in common is that they all chose this place, and they could probably make better money somewhere else. And so we're all here because we love this place.
High School Cabarets, your 2013 State Drifting Champions.
Working together means working efficiently. And a Lennox home comfort system may just be the perfect example. Its air conditioner works together with the furnace. And that works together with the air purifier. And that works with you by saving you up to half off your heating and cooling bill. Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
Travel those hills in style and comfort with a Ford truck from Jorgensen Ford. Ford trucks built Ford tough to last. Smart truck, smart choice. Stop by Jorgensen Ford at 1000 South, Coveview Road, Richfield, Utah, or give them a call at 435-896-8436. Experience the Jorgensen difference.
My name's Troy Worthington with Alliance Resource Services, a professional employer organization. We are working with a number of businesses in central Utah. When they have switched to us, we've been able to save them a significant amount of money through the payroll, benefits, human resource support, and risk management that we provide. Mention this ad when you call. I would love to prepare a cost-saving proposal for you. If you have a business in San Pete, Sevier, or Juab County, you need to give Alliance Resource Services a call.
His influence was so far-reaching that you couldn't even put a number on it.
It was the boy, not the game. He was making good young men out of them.
In order to build a small community, you have to be involved.
Kent is the TV and FM translator king of the world.
Just thick black smoke hitting us really hard, really fast, intense heat.
The Sport Keeper is a family-owned sporting goods business serving the needs of team sports for over 30 years. The Sport Keeper provides excellent customer service and will always provide you and your team with performance-enhancing gear. Each time, every time. The Sport Keeper, making you and your team a winner.
My name's Troy Worthington with Alliance Resource Services, a professional employer organization. We are working with a number of businesses in central Utah. When they have switched to us, we've been able to save them a significant amount of money through the payroll, benefits, human resource support, and risk management that we provide. Mention this ad when you call. I would love to prepare a cost-saving proposal for you. If you have a business in San Pete, Sevier, or Juab County, you need to give Alliance Resource Services a call.
Cities and towns around the country can't say this. Fiber gives our customers more.
Are you ready for a weekend away? Jorgensen's Honda is the place to start. They carry a full line of RVs to make that trip a lasting memory. With models like Yellowstone, Conquest, Emery, and Canyon Trail, you can find the perfect fit. For great fun and
months of the year are the best time to trim and prune trees. And instead of standing out in the cold and fighting the conditions yourself, hire professional help. Give EcoLife a call and they will take care of your tree trimming needs with no hassle to you. Call for a free estimate, 283-6002. That's 283-6002. Pest control, lawn care, and tree trimming. That's EcoLife.
Emery Spartans with the ball. Basket to our right here in the second half of play, working around the Manti zone. As we start second half, halftime show was presented by Southern Utah University. And off the glass, no good on the bank shot by Jensen. 35-28, Emery the lead, Manti with the ball. Templars basket to our left. Pass far side, Austin Jackson comes off the Sheesh screen, down in the corner. Then down low to Hacking. Left-handed shot off the glass, no good, missed it. Well, had the one inside and couldn't get it. Famalo at the other end, shot up, blocked partially by Hacking. And they're going to say last touch by Famalo, give it to Manti.
That's a good call there. I thought Dawson was the last one to touch it.
And so the Templars with the ball. Down by 7, right side Jackson. Now the top to Miller, left side Stevens. Down inside Hacking. Reverses, tries to go up, grabbed on the arm. Labrum got caught with his hand in the cookie jar here.
Going to go on Labrum.
Yeah, and the ref's right. Kyle was going to try to talk him into while he was trying to shoot. Inbounds for Manti. And it'll come outside now to Jamin Miller. Jamin trying to break the defense down to Austin Jackson, right side. Down in the corner to Jamin, defended there in that 2-3 zone by Emery. And Jackson at the top. Jamin Miller, far angle. Back out top to Austin Jackson. Jamin Miller coming down baseline, down low to Sheese, turns around in the paint. 8-footer off the glass, banks it in. 2 for Manti and Sheese. Templars will secure the ball. That's going to be there for them some in this against this zone.
Absolutely.
Hacking seal off. Sheese can come around. He'll get a 5 to 8 foot jumper. Faamalo in the angle, drives baseline, pinned in there, but he gets it into the hands of Dawson Tuttle, who goes for 2.
Now Dawson did a great job as getting to the basket, offer penetration from Faamalo.
37-30, the ball tipped, and we're going to have a whistle, foul call.
It's going to go on 2.
That's Faamalo's 4th. He kind of got caught in no man's land there. It's not like he, now he gets teed up. And Todd Jeff,
he's done.
He's done, and Todd Jeff's telling him, use your head. So Faamalo is gone. And that's at the 5:56 mark here that Faamalo goes out. And he didn't act flagrant. He just said something that he probably shouldn't have. It'll be Jamin Miller to shoot here for the Manti Templars after the technical. And so only one referee has to tend the garden here. And free throw is good by Jamin. So Faamalo out with the quarter mark at 5:56 in the third period. Not that Emery doesn't have players off the bench. They just don't have another Faamalo off the bench. But that means Wilstead will probably really take a lot more of the penetration part. Mason will play a lot more. And so the free throw's good for Manti. They get the possession here. The referee's conferring and get that straightened out. It'll be inbounds for Manti on the far side. Referee still at the scorer's bench. He wants to make sure everything is clear and put a lane here on this thing. They're gonna bring the 2 coaches together here and give them some kind of an explanation. And so let's take this time out.
Gunnison Market, your hometown grocer in Gunnison, appreciate your business and invite you in to
listen
discover.
to satellite radio, they listen to their iPod, but they don't give you local content. The local radio station can do that.
So my dad always told us, if you guys want to make a lot of money, you're going to have to move where the people are. But we didn't want to do that. We wanted to stay here.
One thing that all the people that live here have in common is that they all chose this place, and they could probably make better money somewhere else. And so we're all here because we love this place.
She's down low, tries to push this one up off the glass. So the technical on Faamalo didn't count for foul in this game.
I have no idea.
Anyway, they let him back out. And Kyle Crouch he got the explanation. Now Faamalo comes out with the 4 fouls. And in comes David Dyer. So it'll be Dyer and Wilstead. Now Wilstead, he really comes with his hands in on you when he's on you on a man. He's usually in his zone, but if he mans up on you, he's really always picking at the ball. And he's the one that slides down sometimes when that pass goes into the post, and he's picking at the ball. You got to keep it away from him defensively. Pass comes down in the low block. She spins it up off the glass. Boy, that was some magic voodoo right there for Jared Sheese.
And that's the second foul on Dawson Jensen as Sheese scores the bucket. And Templars trying to claw their way back into this ball game.
Try to get it to within a couple here at the 5:18 mark, third period. Sheese free throw too long. Stepped on the free throw line. That's the second time in this game he's done that. And his 2 free throws have been long, which, in other words, he's leaning into that shot just a little too much. Lets his whole body kind of go into it. At side court, here comes Wilstead. Wilstead on the dribble drive into the paint. Up under, off the glass, rolls it in for 2.
You got to stop the ball.
Yeah, you do. Just like you do with Faamalo, you got to do the same thing with Wilstead. Jamin Miller, right side to Jackson. Out top to Jamin, left side to Stevens. Crossover right side, Austin Jackson. Miller at the top. Shot on the way, three-pointer. Jamin dials it up. 39-37, it's a 2-point spread here with 4:50 remaining third quarter. Labrum in backcourt. Labrum to work up. He'll get it into the hands now of Wilstead. Dylan Wilstead, a 5'8" sophomore guard. Labrum relays around to Jorgensen. Far angle to Dyer, who really probably would be the other guard in there, but they're using Labrum out there a lot, which takes him out from under the basket. Down low, shot off the glass. Rims off, no good. Rebound hacking. Got fouled, no call, but he gets it out to Austin Jackson. Far side, Jamin Miller. Straight away. Austin Jackson, left side, Stevens. Now back out top to Austin Jackson. 4 minutes remaining in this third quarter. Post-game show coming up, presented by Sunrise Engineering. Jamin Miller calling the offense out. Jamin Miller at the top. Templars very patient right here. The breakdown, and now they get it to Sheese. Down in the corner, Stevens. Shot blocked. Stevens gets it back. Comes into the paint. Ball rolls loose and picked up by Emery. And on comes Wilstead. Wilstead driving, trying to lost his balance. Picked up by Sheese, gets it to right side. Jamin Miller gonna clear, come down off the glass. He got two, and we're tied at the 3:35 mark, 39-39. Wilstead again got out of control and kind of hurt his team down there. Sometimes he just tries to do too much. Dyer working right-hand side, comes into the paint, blocked by Sheese. Taken down by Labrum in the corner. Shot on the way, and that's good by David Dyer. Three-pointer for Emery to take the lead back. Into the paint, Jamin Miller. He's fouled by Labrum. For Labrum to pick that up with 3:11 on the clock here in the third period.
And that's 3 on Labrum and 3 on Jorgensen, 4 on Fiamalo.
Timeout on the court taken by Manti. We'll take a timeout as well.
Hi everybody, this is Tracy from Jorgensen's. It's that time of year again. This is a brand new 2013 800 Pro RMK, the lightest, most flickable sled on the market. Come on down and see it, sit on it, feel it. Let us tell you all about it. We have new Klein gear all ready to go, get you ready for the season. As you can see, it's that time of year, so come see us as soon as you can.
KMTI Manti.
Coming up later today on KMTI, we'll have the Gunnison action. You can pick that up at about 1:30 on Game Time, 1:10 pregame. 42-39 Emery. The shot no good by Hugentober, and the rebound put up. That rims out by Progreski. And then the rebound taken down in low by Brennan Jorgensen for the Emery Spartans. So they lead by 3. Templars had a good opportunity there, couldn't do it. And briefly had to tie at 39. Labrum, right side, Wilstead. Down low, Jorgensen. Whistle. Let's see what we get here.
It's going to be on Hugentobler, be down on the block. Emery will have the ball inbounds.
Underneath their basket here. That's the first team foul on the Manti Templars. And to toss in is Wilstead out top. Now to the angle left to Dyer, who just nailed a 3. Labrum in the corner. Labrum comes out. Dyer. Jorgensen in the paint, got lost a moment, and Labrum bails him out. Now to Wilstead. Right side to Jorgensen. Jorgensen will cross over. Far side to Wilstead down in the corner. Don't go for the pump fake. Out top, Labrum. 4 players in the perimeter right now. Drive in, block, whistle, foul. Hugentober, that'll be the second team foul. Was it him or did they call it on?
They call it on Joey Hugentober.
It's his third foul, second team foul. Connor Ace will come in here at 2:21 remaining in this third quarter. 42-39, our score check presented by Snow College with Snowcap Lanes. And the free throw no good.
One thing, Larry, Manti's gone to a man-to-man defense, and you notice that they're going with an umbrella for Emery. 4 men wide around the three-point perimeter, letting Dawson down Jensen down inside, and that opens up the driving lane for Emery.
Free throw good on the second one. Missed the first, got the second. 4-point lead for Emery at 43-39. And 2 minutes, 20 seconds remaining in the quarter. Jackson at the top, skims to the right-hand side. Now to Connor Ace, who can put up the long shots. Gives him another weapon out there right now, Jamin Miller. Down low to Hugentobler, needs to get it back out. He does in the corner to Connor Ace. Connor with the drive, hangs in the air, off the glass. Got it off the iron, and the glass has got two.
Good penetration there by Connor Ace.
At the other end, ball loose on the floor. Hugentobler to try to tie up, reaching in for Gretzky. And a timeout taken by Emery. 43-41 with this timeout.
The Fairview Telephone Company was founded in 1903 to bring telephone service to small communities in central Utah when no one else would. That small phone company is now Centricom, and our vision hasn't changed. We want rural central Utah to have the very best options for high-speed internet, cable TV, and home phone. Why? Because we live here too. Centricom, your local telecommunications company.
Working together means working efficiently. And a Lennox home comfort system may just be the perfect example. Its air conditioner works together with the furnace. And that works together with the air purifier. And that works with you by saving you up to half off your heating and cooling bill. Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
It's 43-41, third quarter, minute 48 remaining. Sunrise Engineering, living and working close to you. See their office locations at sunrise-eng.com. And that'll be presenting our post-game show. The Templars take the floor with Jackson, Ace, Pogreski, Miller, and Hugentobler. Into the ball game here is Corbin Barnett, again a senior post player for Emery. So they give a little break here to Jensen. And they'll still run that umbrella against that Manti defense right now. In the paint, has to get it outside quickly to Dyer. Without Famalo out there, and then Wilstad a little prone to getting himself in trouble in the paint. And I think Jeff told him he had to kind of back off the over-aggressiveness when he was losing the ball. And here's the drive, right-hand side, shot, block, whistle, and a foul on the Templars. Austin Jackson getting his third foul with 1:21 remaining. At the free throw line is Brendan Jorgensen. But Brendan got the cut way outside, 20 feet away, and that's where he made it work. He
made a hard cut down into the paint and did a great job.
Hacking back in. Seth Jenkins will come in. Jamin Miller will get a little breather break so that he can go all the way into fourth quarter. Now this is when the Templars need to do ball security offensively. Second free throw coming up for Jorgensen, and he hits them both. Emery doing a little better at the free throw line. They struggled in that second quarter. 45-41, minute 18 remaining. To Pogreski. Pogreski back to Seth Jenkins. They'll be flashing Connor Ace as kind of the mobile guy out of all of this. Jenkins down in the corner to Ace. Down on the low block, Hugentobler goes backhand flip up, no good, and the rebound Emery. Too far underneath the basket, could not connect on the shot. So Emery's got a chance to extend the lead here with 55 seconds remaining. Labrum outside, crosses over to Dyer. Down far side, Jorgensen on the pick and roll and lost out of bounds by the Emery Spartans. Corbin Barnett, he's just not quite got the vertical that Dawson Jensen does. So Manti gets it back here, fortunately.
Yeah, they need to get a bucket here.
And get a good shot, a good look at it, not something that's unorthodox here. Right side, Pogreski down in the corner to Connor Ace. Bounce pass, Hugentobler bumped as he, no, they're going to get him a walk call. Instead of squaring around, he tried to back in, and then he got knocked off balance. So another turnover. 24 seconds remaining in the quarter. 4-point lead for Emery. Connor Ace, defended by Wilstead. And Ace is right with him. Right side, Dyer. Dyer on the dribble into the paint, ball tipped away. Scott Hacking has it, gets it to Connor Ace. Connor Ace working up the floor. Now to Hacking. Hacking tries to go up, off balance, no good. That's the end of it. End of the quarter, 45-41. The Templars had some good chances to tighten it up. Didn't do it at the end of the period. We'll be back with fourth quarter action.
Travel those hills in style and comfort with a Ford truck from Jorgensen Ford. Ford trucks built Ford tough to last. Smart truck, smart choice. Stop by Jorgensen Ford at 1000 South, Covey Road, Richfield, Utah, or give them a call at 435-896-8436. Experience the Jorgensen difference.
My name's Troy Worthington with Alliance Resource Services, a professional employer organization. We are working with a number of businesses in central Utah. When they have switched to us, we've been able to save them a significant amount of money through the payroll, benefits, human resource support, and risk management that we provide. Mention this ad when you call. I would love to prepare a cost-saving proposal for you. If you have a business in Sanpete, Sevier, or Juab County, you need to give Alliance Resource Services a call.
Looking at stats real quick from that third quarter, Manti 4 of 9 shooting, Emery 2 of 6, both 1 of 1 on threes. And in the rebound department, pretty even up on that one. Total rebounds 4 each way. Turnovers 3, Emery 2 for Manti. And not much off the points after the turnover or the fast break. That was minimal. Not much of impact in that third period. Manti outscoring Emery in the period 13-10. We go to the fourth quarter. It was a 7-point lead for Emery at halftime. 4-point lead now to go into the fourth period, 45-41. Post-game show coming up will be presented by Sunrise Engineering, serving clients in Utah, Idaho, Wyoming, and Arizona for over 30 years. Bailey Famalo is back in for the Emery Spartans. They're in the zone. Manti with Progreski, Miller, Ace, Hacking, and Sheese. Down low to Sheese. Goes up, puts up the shot.
That is good.
See, this is the same offense they were running at the end of the quarter, but you got Sheese, and he can finish it. And he got that one in, and he got a chance to go to the line. The foul on Barnett. Yeah, it's on Barnett, so it's of no consequence. And at the free throw line is Sheese for the Manti Templars.
And Jared struggled from the charity stripe.
Put that one up, and no struggle on that one. 45-44 early in the quarter. Some pressure put on by the Templars. Famalo working it up. Progreski shoulder with him. Famalo in the paint. Dumps out top. Labrum for a three-pointer. In and out. No good. The rebound taken down by Connor Ace. A lot of contact on Wilstead, who did have a position. He was really kind of pushed pretty hard there. Had a chance at the ball. Emery was wanting a foul call. Out top to Progreski. Right side, Connor Ace in a step. Damon Miller in the corner. Back to Connor Ace. Progreski. Sheese inside the paint. Pump fake. Back out Progreski. Three-point shot.
And he got it.
Progreski for three, and Manti's on top with 7:10 remaining. And credit Jared Sheese for drawing the defense and then popping it out.
Yeah, and great job by TJ Progreski.
In the paint, Famalo shot off the back iron, no good. Rebound secured by Sheese. Outlet, Damon Miller. Nothing there in the early offense. So Damon to back it out now. Manti by 2 with 6:51 remaining. They'll respect Progreski a little bit more now. Templars really have more of an outside attack on the floor right now. With the juniors joining Damon Miller. 3 juniors, 2 seniors out there for Manti. Connor Ace in the pocket, delivers down into the corner. Down low to Sheese. He'll kick it to Hacking. Hacking outside, Damon Miller. 3-point shot, short. Rebound, Hacking. Comes in, fade away, 8-footer, no good, but he's fouled. It'll be on Barnett. Hacking will go to the line to shoot 2. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
New drugstore ratings published in Consumer Reports reveal that 94% of readers are highly satisfied with their experiences at neighborhood independent drugstores. Todd Mark, senior editor of Consumer Reports, said, "We found that independents made fewer errors, offered swifter service, and were more likely to have medications ready for pickup when promised." That's the same service you get at Skyline Pharmacy, a neighborhood independent pharmacy. Your friend, your neighbor. Skyline Pharmacy in Mount Pleasant.
Scott Hacking converts both free throws for the Templars, who now post a 4-point lead at 49-45. 6:25 remaining here in the ball game. Famalo at the top, picked up by Progreski now. Into the paint, ball tipped loose. Famalo gets it back and hooks it up for 2. He stayed with it. Progreski about picked his pocket. 49-47. Palomalo playing with 4 fouls. I think Emery will stay in that zone unless something really breaks it down, because again, in a man-on-man, Palomalo would be more susceptible to the foul calls. Pogreski right side. He and Miller playing catch out top. Pogreski. Left side near us to Connor Ace. Steps into the pocket. Now to Hacking. Walked with it. Hacking shuffled the pivot foot.
Yes, he did.
So good call by the ref. Turnover on Manti. If he'd have put the ball down on the bounce right when he started to make the move, he'd have been okay. And a lot of pressure put on to get it into the hands of Palomalo. He worked hard to get himself open for that. He set his own screen, basically.
Yes, he did.
So Palomalo to set it up with Pogreski defending, right-hand side. They dump down low. Jensen, who's back in the ball game, puts it around off the glass, no good. Rebound, Sheese.
And that was good defense there by Hacking. Just
Yep.
went straight up, did not swat at the ball, put a little body on Dawson Jensen.
Far side to Connor Ace. Ace off the screen. Top of the key. Off balance, shot no good. Rebound tipped out, tipped around. Palomalo gathers it. Palomalo picked up by Pogreski. Right and then left and then backs away. Palomalo angle and left. Hand off on the weave around. Down low, Jensen off the glass, got it for 2, and he's fouled. Wow. So they get the rotation to get it to Jensen. This is a better team when Emery's got Jensen in there too, working down low. He's got a chance to give Emery the lead here with a 3-point play. Free throw is good. So 50-49, Emery takes the lead back with 4:45 remaining here in the ball game. Far side, Pogreski now to Jamin Miller, back to Pogreski. Jamin shading to the left, now to Pogreski at the top. Right side to Connor Ace. Ace back out top, Pogreski, he'll attack a bit, now come to Jamin Miller, open in the angle. Shot on the way, 3-pointer, hit the cable, so it'll be Emery ball. When it bounced up, it hit the cable. It's holding the basket there. Pogreski to check out Austin Jackson in. So Templars with Hacking and Sheese, Miller, Jackson, and a pass down low, shot off the glass, no good. In midair, Brandon Jorgensen gathered that. He'll go to the free throw line.
And that foul's going to go on Miller. That'll be his 3rd personal foul.
So Jamin Miller with the 3rd, 4:17 remaining. And game presented by Barkley Mechanical, Pearson Tire, and Skyline Pharmacy. Free throw good. The Emery Spartans on the run. Manti had an 8-point run, and now Emery. A bit of a run here. Manti took the lead briefly, and both free throws good by Jorgensen. So Emery by 3 in a seesaw game. 52-49. Angle left to Connor Ace. Out top, Jamin Miller. Right side to Jackson. Austin comes off the spin off by Hacking. Pick and roll. Hacking at the top. Comes down into the paint box. He just doesn't have the upper body strength. He got pushed, and then that knocked him clear off him on his shot. So the rebound down to Emery.
Now they're going to run some clock here.
I want to venture a guess. I haven't seen teams from up north, but I'm going to guess out of these two, there's going to be a pretty good team staying home that's not going to make the final 8.
Yep.
And there's going to be teams that are going to be in there that are not as strong as either one of these two. At the final 8 down at SUU. Palomalo accelerates, comes baseline. Connor Ace gets the foul call. And that will be the 16th foul on Manti with 3:34 remaining. Inbounds for Emery. And Stevens will come back into the ball game. He'll have defensive assignment on Palomalo. Pogreski's not in, so it's pretty well going to fall now to Stevens. Labrum, far side. And gets it now to Palomalo. Defended by Jamin Miller. 52-49. Emery 3-point lead. And in a passing game right now with 3:20 remaining. Palomalo drifting to the right-hand side. Now to Jorgensen. Jorgensen to Labrum. Back cut down. Labrum still needing some help. And now his guard comes out to help, and he's still in trouble. Gets it off to Palomalo now. Down low. layup drive coming up, and Jamin Miller got up and got a hand on the ball and saved the layup. But did Jamin Miller get up in the air high?
Yes,
he did. He had to. It was Jensen at 6'6". So he said, I'm going to make him earn at the free throw line. 4th foul on Jamin Miller. I don't think he had much other choice. He said, at this point, I can't let him have an easy. Got to make him earn it. And he missed the first one for the Emery Spartans. So if Jamin can get through without picking up that 5th foul, that's going to be paying some dividends on that one. Second one off and no good, and the rebound, Sheese. He'll lead it to Jamin Miller. Jamin into the angle left. Now to Sheese. Gathers it, goes to Austin Jackson. To Miller. Back to Austin. Right side, Stevens. Templars don't have as much outside shooting in there now. Stevens, top of the key. To Hacking. Hacking in the paint. Put the ball down low and tied up by Faimalo. Kyle Crouch telling him the same thing we've been saying the whole game. Don't put the ball down knee high.
My goodness.
Keep it up. So ball back to Emery for the turnover. Young players, you're listening. Learn how to, when you're in the 5th and 6th grade, to keep that ball high. Don't be bringing it down, especially if you're going to be a post player. Out top, Labrum. Across the way to Jorgensen. To Labrum. Defended by Sheese. Wilstead. Back out top. Emery in the passing game at the 2:18 mark with a 3-point lead. Faimalo, backside lob, Jensen. Jensen's shot off the glass, good for 2. 5-point lead now for Emery. Jackson down in the paint to Sheese. Spins, goes off the glass. He's got an easy 2. And then a whistle and timeout by Manti. With 2 minutes remaining, 54-51. We'll be back.
His influence was so far-reaching you couldn't even put a number on it.
It was the boy, not the game. He was making good young men out of them.
In order to build a small community, you have to be involved.
Kent is the TV and FM translator king of the world.
Just thick black smoke hitting us really hard, really fast, intense heat.
The Sport Keeper is a family-owned sporting goods business serving the needs of team sports for over 30 years. The Sport Keeper provides excellent customer service and will always provide you and your team with performance-enhancing gear. Each time, every time. The Sport Keeper, making you and your team a winner.
For high school sports.
KMTI. 2 minutes remaining. Now we've got a dandy dribble derby going on here in Orem on the opening game. 54-51, Emery with a 3-point lead. We have had the 2 lead changes in this quarter. And it will be Emery with the ball. Into the hands of Wilstead. To Labrum. Man-on-man defense by the Templars. Faimalo clears through. He's defended by Stevens. We've got a whistle, and that will be on Sheese of the Templars as Jensen went to make the cut through.
And that's probably not a bad foul because it puts Dawson Jensen to the charity stripe, who went 0 for 2 on the last trip down.
Minute 49 remaining. 54-51, Emery a 3-point lead. And his free throw is no good. And the rebound, Stevens gets it to Sheese. Sheese needs to hold up here and get it into the hands of, he does, Jamin Miller. Jamin Miller works the pass left. This is when you wish you could have a platooning system going on without defense Stevens, offense someone else. Down low, shot off the glass, Hacking for 2 for Templars. Held the ball, got it up high. Manti the win-up point now. Minute 23 remaining. 54-53. Emery with the lead and the ball. Faimalo defended by Stevens. Crosses over, comes into the paint. Shot up, got it. Boy, that was magic because Stevens did a great job defending.
Yeah, that was.
He did. I think he even got a little bit of a hand on the ball when Faimalo shot. Stevens did everything by the book, and Faimalo just got it in.
Yeah, that was an amazing, gifted play on that. You just got to hand it to the kid.
Shot it from about 5 feet away, hits the free throw, and makes it a double score scenario for Manti, down by 4 with 1:10 remaining. Down low to Hacking. Jamin Miller with a 3. Hits it. Jamin Miller dials it up quick. 57-56. Manti down by a point with 59 seconds remaining. We'll be back after this timeout.
My name's Troy Worthington with Alliance Resource Services, a professional employer organization. We are working with a number of businesses in central Utah. When they have switched to us, we've been able to save them a significant amount of money through the payroll, benefits, human resource support, and risk management that we provide. Mention this ad when you call. I would love to prepare a cost-saving proposal for you. If you have a business in San Pete, Sevier, or Juab County, you need to give Alliance Resource Services a call.
We've got a minute remaining in this one. 59-56 on the score clock here. We got a little duel to school going on in Durham High School for this one. At times it's just like an alley cat fight in this game at times too. Inbounds for Emery, full court pressure. Connor Ace is back in, Progreski is back in. Templer's going much more
quick,
tenacious, quick on the outside, although, yeah, they do have Sheese and they don't have Jamin Miller in the ball game right now. And a technical on Progreski. Not smart. Progreski gets a technical with 48 seconds remaining. Him and Palmalo were tied up, and so it's, this could be real critical here. Manti was within a point. Palmalo free throw, no good. So Palmalo will get his second, and Emery will have the ball. Jamin Miller get back in. And he gets the second one. Now that puts him up by 2. At the free throw line will be Brendan Jorgensen to shoot 2 for Emery. And first one no good. So this will... Second one is good. There are 10 team fouls up there. Crouch saying it should be 1-on-1, but it's 10 team fouls. That's double bonus.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe they put the technical up. They probably put the technical up as a team foul. So they're going to come over to the scorer's bench here and get this one cleared up. So that's what they did do. They did put up the technical as a team foul. Now the referees are going to confer, and they're going to take away the second shot. Templars were trying to get the referee's attention early on. You know, if Manti hadn't said anything, referees would never have caught it. So now they're going to bring the coaches together here. Coming up, our postgame show presented by Sunrise Engineering, making the things you do every day better every day. So Sunrise Engineering. So it was supposed to be a 1-on-1. They had converted it into an automatic 2. The score. So the ball will go to Emery, and the score is 59-56. Inbounds. Inbounds to Famalo in backcourt, defended by Connor Ace. Trails him on the far side. Connor Ace defending now on Famalo in the corner. Now top to Labrum. 3-point lead for Emery. Jamin Miller can't foul. He's got 4 fouls. Somebody else has got to do it. You don't want to lose Jamin at this point. They'll cross it over, and the foul down in the corner that we'll put at the free throw line. Dylan Wilstead. You know, Manti's yelling foul, but Jamin says, I can't, I've got 4. He knew he couldn't. And that's the guy they probably wanted to send to the line was Jorgensen, but Jamin was the one that was manned up on him there. So at the free throw line with 29 seconds remaining for the Emery Spartans. And the first free throw no good by Dylan Wilstead. It is double bonus now, by the way.
Yeah, it's double bonus.
At this point.
And if Wilstead makes this, it puts the Templars at a real disadvantage.
Which he does. So 60-56, Manti down by 4 with 29 seconds remaining. Right side, aced off the screen. Sheese, we've got a whistle. And they called a moving screen on Jared Sheese. And they'll give the ball back to Emery. Well, when I looked out, Jared was planted. I don't know if he moved after that, but he was planted on his screen set. And he fouls out with 22 seconds remaining. Stevens will come back in. So it's going to be Emery's ball. He was setting the screen for Connor Ace to come off of, and then Connor was going to penetrate, draw the defense, and then kick to Jamin Miller. And in backcourt, fouled is Dylan Wilstead for Emery. And we have our postgame show coming up presented by Sunrise Engineering. We'll also name our Pearson Tire Sorts and Towing Player of the Game. That player will get a gift certificate for Malt Shop, Little Caesars, or a movie pass here. So 60-56 with 20 seconds remaining. Emery with a 4-point lead. And it's the sophomore Dylan Wilstead at the free throw line, and he's got that one.
Wilstead's had a great ball game for Emery.
Oh boy. Count had been yelling timeout for 15 seconds. The referee, after they gave the ball then to the shooter, finally realized it and finally called it. So it's about like the kicker being in half stride and calling timeout, isn't it? Oh boy. We'll take this 30-second break.
Hi everybody, this is Tracy from Jorgensen's. It's that time of year again. This is a brand new 2013 800 Pro RMK, the lightest, most flickable sled on the market. Come on down and see it, sit on it, feel it. Let us tell you all about it. We have new Klein gear all ready to go, get you ready for the season. As you can see, it's that time of year, so come see us as soon as you can.
60-56, Emery has the Templars on the ropes here with 20 seconds remaining and another free throw coming up. Once this gets to 4 or 5 point spread, it's a big hill that needs a miracle for the Templars to climb it.
Yeah, absolutely. With 20.5 seconds to go here in this ball game.
Personnel package for the Templars does not have Pogreski. Now, of course, she's fouled out. I don't think Pogreski fouled out.
He didn't. He's got 3.
Yeah, and he's got an outside shot possibility, but maybe all for naught at this point. 62-56, Jamin Miller works up. Off in the screen, down in the corner, Connor Ace for a 3. Hits it! Connor Ace hits a 3. The Templars don't have any timeouts. They've got to foul quickly here and they're trying to deny in backcourt. Wilstead fouled by Connor Ace. So we'll go to the other end, and Dylan Wilstead will shoot with his team up by 3. Templars were trying to get that ball funneled elsewhere to Jorgensen, but Emery knew that they just had to get it into the hands of either, well, Falmalo hadn't shot all the way to the free throw line, but he'd probably be deadly late in the ball game here.
And Wilstead's 3 for 4 from the charity stripe.
And he's got another one.
4 for 5.
6.6 seconds remaining. And it'll give the Templars a free ride up here. Emery will just back off as he hits the second one as well. So 64-59. Templars working right-hand side. Jamin Miller trying to put up the shot that's short, rebound later, and that's it. 64-59, the Emery Spartans defeat the Manti Templars in round 1 to move on to state. 64-59, our final Sunrise Engineering post-game show. Coming up in 3 minutes.
The Fairview Telephone Company was founded in 1903 to bring telephone service to small communities in central Utah when no one else would. That small phone company is now Centricom, and our vision hasn't changed. We want rural central Utah to have the very best options for high-speed internet, cable TV, and home phone. Why? Because we live here too. Centricom, your local telecommunications company.
Working together means working efficiently. And a Lennox home comfort system may just be the perfect example. Its air conditioner works together with the furnace. And that works together with the air purifier. And that works with you by saving you up to half off your heating and cooling bill. Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
Travel those hills in style and comfort with a Ford truck from Jorgensen Ford. Ford trucks built Ford tough to last. Smart truck, smart choice. Stop by Jorgensen Ford at 1000 South, Coveview Road, Richfield, Utah, or give them a call at 435-896-8436. Experience the Jorgensen difference.
My name's Troy Worthington with Alliance Resource Services, a professional employer organization. We are working with a number of businesses in central Utah. When they have switched to us, we've been able to save them a significant amount of money through the payroll, benefits, human resource support, and risk management that we provide. Mention this ad when you call. I would love to prepare a cost-saving proposal for you. If you have a business in Sanpete, Sevier, or Juab County, you need to give Alliance Resource Services a call.
His influence was so far-reaching you couldn't even put a number on it.
It was the boy, not the game. He was making good young men out of them.
In order to build a small community, you have to be involved.
Kent is the TV and FM translator king of the world.
Just thick black smoke hitting us really hard, really fast, intense heat.
The Sport Keeper is a family-owned sporting goods business serving the needs of team sports for over 30 years. The Sport Keeper provides excellent customer service and will always provide you and your team with performance-enhancing gear. Each time, every time. The Sport Keeper, making you and your team a winner.
My name's Troy Worthington with Alliance Resource Services, a professional employer organization. We are working with a number of businesses in central Utah. When they have switched to us, we've been able to save them a significant amount of money through the payroll, benefits, human resource support, and risk management that we provide. Mention this ad when you call. I would love to prepare a cost-saving proposal for you. If you have a business in Sanpete, Sevier, or Juab County, you need to give Alliance Resource Services a call.
Are you ready for a weekend away? Jorgensen's Honda is the place to start. They carry a full line of RVs to make that trip a lasting memory. With models like Yellowstone, Conquest, Emery, and Canyon Trail, you can find the perfect fit. For great fun and comfort, check out the full line of RVs at Jorgensen's Honda. Dennis or Mike can help you out. Stop by today at 980 South, Coveview Road in Richfield, or give them a call at 435-896-6408.
They can listen to satellite radio, they can listen to their iPod, but they don't give you local content. The local radio station can do that.
So my dad always told us, if you guys want to make a lot of money, you're going to have to move where the people are. But we didn't want to do that. We wanted to stay here.
One thing that all the people that live here have in common is that they all chose this place, and they could probably make better money somewhere else. And so we're all here because we love this place.
Hi everybody, this is Tracy from Jorgensen's. It's that time of year again. This is a brand new 2013 800 Pro RMK, the lightest, most flickable